and you're watching CLC Talk Show. Today we'll be discussing family matters, specifically family abuse. As you're all aware, families play a critical role in societal development since they are the fundamental and indispensable building blocks of society. They are primarily responsible for the upbringing, education, and socialization of children, as well as for teaching civic virtues and a sense of social responsibility. Despite its necessity, there are still a lot of cases of family abuse in the neighborhood. To better understand this social evil, we will talk with Thủy, who is a social specialist from the Better Community Organizations. Please welcome Thủy.
Hi guys. Oh hi.
Welcome to CLC Talk Show, Thủy. Please take a seat.
Thank you for inviting me today.
We're glad that you're with us today. So I have heard that you have been researching domestic violence recently. Could you share some of the information you have discovered with us?
Yes, of course. You know, family violence has long been a pressing issue that draws much attention from the public. And as far as I know, women are the primary victims of this abuse. According to a national survey on violence against women in 2019, nearly 63% of Vietnamese women have experienced at least one form of physical, sexual, emotional, economic, or behavioral control violence. However, 90% of them don't seek any help from the government or speak out on matters of violence, which may exacerbate the situation.
Do you mean that based on the surveys, only women are subjected to family abuse?
No, these are women. Domestic violence can also occur to children and men in different age groups. And therefore, it is vital that we should be careful and make a constant effort to tackle this distress in order to boost the development of our community.
I see that your organization has conducted multiple field studies on this subject, and in order to obtain a better grasp of this situation, this program has provided a practical document that addresses these issues. Now, shall the video begin?
I had been married for about 2 years at that time, and together with my ex-husband, we have a son. After the birth of our baby, due to his endless sickness, I had to leave my job and become a housewife. Since then, my ex-husband had continuously been stressed by family's expectations and work stress. Whenever he's in a bad mood, he always comes to alcohol for comfort. This has inevitably provoked conflicts between us. At first, it was just dissension about his intoxication. But as time went by, it grew into an abusive attitude and inexplicable, violent actions toward me. I withstood everything just to keep a happy family for my baby. But in the end, I just couldn't take it anymore, and we divorced.
In this top positions, domestic abuse, I believe, has a very negative impact on this country.
Well, I would say that intimate partner violence can have serious repercussions not for victims but also their families and society. So first for the victims, it may bring health concerns like chronic injury or increased risk of stroke. In addition, they may experience mental panic attack, depression, or anxiety. This may lead to further habits like substance abuse or suicide attempts. In terms of family, it leads to a broken home, which adversely affects all family members, especially to the young society. It has a detrimental effect on moral values, health, and cultural identity, causing adversities and instability to the community.
Thank you, Thủy. We have learned a lot from you today. So for a better understanding of family violence, let's hear from our upcoming special guest, Huệ Chi.
Domestic abuse is typically caused by two factors, objective and subjective. For objective reasons, first of all, financial issues are commonly a cause of tensions, deadlock, and strain for family members. This causes conflict and disputes within the families. In fact, many families live simply and on a salary just manage to get by. However, not all financial difficulties result in domestic violence. Contrary to popular assumptions, some wealthy families are also victims of violence. Furthermore, according to statistics from responsible groups in Lao Cai City, over 60% of domestic violence incidents are tied to alcohol or gambling. As a result, it is clear that societal ills are one of the primary causes of family squabble. Moving on to subjective cause, we have mental illness can be listed as the first subjective cause of domestic violence. As a starting point, if a person with mental illness such as bipolar disorder is unable to control their rage, they may experience highs and lows. These individuals may become aggressive and abuse others. Finally, victims' resignation is a contributing factor to the outbreak of domestic violence. Despite being bullied, women remain silent and suffer alone, according to traditional beliefs. As a result, limiting domestic violence in Vietnam in general and in Lao Cai in particular is difficult. So that's all I have got for now. I'd like to thank you all for your attentiveness and please return to the studio to continue the talk show with Ching.
Well, to cope with this rising concern in our society, measures have to be taken. Elaine, can you please help us to know more about the ways to deal with these problems?
Due to the aforementioned consequence, I strongly believe that solutions must be put in place to prevent this problem now and in the future. To begin with, the government and social organizations should launch public awareness campaigns about the dangers of domestic abuse and the laws in place to combat it. Campaigns in educational institutions can also be used to educate students about family abuse and how to protect themselves from it. The next solution is to impose harsh penalties on those who commit domestic violence, as well as on witnesses who don't report it to the appropriate authorities. Moreover, everyone must accept responsibility for this problem. They must be informed about domestic abuse and know how to seek help from people around if they suspect they are a victim. Controlling their emotions and attitudes is also important for maintaining family harmony and preventing conflicts.
Thank you for having brought to us a valuable lesson today. I believe we are all better informed about domestic abuse thanks to the knowledge that our specialists and invited welfare workers have shared with us. You have reached the end of another episode of CLC Talk Show. Thank you for joining us and don't forget to turn in next week.
Surprise! Are you guys thinking that the show is over? Well, no, I'm Chang from CLC and I'm here to say that currently we are launching a campaign about family abuse and therefore we hope that all of you will respond to this activity enthusiastically and join hands to terminate domestic violence with a view to boost the growth of our country as well as the whole world. Thank you for being with us and see you guys later!